Yeah, so Mickey, how are you today?
Not too bad, I'm great.
So you have been waiting for us, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. That's good. You're right on time. You're a man of your word, and I appreciate the fact that you know you were there and you were waiting for us. Well, they say Happy Father's Day. Today is Father's Day, so I hope you have been having a good time. Yes. And as we promised, we are here to interview you, to find out about your story as a young man. I won't say you're handicapped because you're a hardworking young man and you're getting by, and we want you to tell us, you know, what life has been like for you, even when you got you suffered from that amputation. Can you just tell us how it was for you when you started? What happened to you?
And I lost my leg due to diabetes. A nail had pricked me under the tip of my little toe. That's my right foot. And the day after, I went to the hospital. And at 10 o'clock in the night, on that, it was a Monday in November, I got amputated. Like the next day, waking up with one leg. Well, it's something at the age of 20. It was like like recently after my birthday, I turned 20. At first, it was a challenge. At first, I did not like to say it was a challenge. At first, something else. Growing up 20 years, you've been whole. For 20 years, you whole, and soon, all of a sudden, like you are one leg. You're not that person you were before, but it's just like life is over. It's like a new beginning, a fresh start. Because life is never over. Life always goes on. So it's like a new beginning, a different path. Because it's not like I'm not that person I used to be. I'm still that person. So from there, I got some help from the Disabled Association in Vieux-Fort, where Steve, I could remember Steve, Francisca, me and Francisca went to school together. She used to be my classmate. Yeah, that assist me in getting my first prosthetic. That one there is one of them. I wanted to get that one. That is recently, that's the last one I got from them. That is not too far. Like recently, Corona was there already. Recently, I have it for more than a year. It have a while. Like that one, it wasn't like that. But you know, the rubber and inside of it damaged. So I use my knowledge in order to have myself moving about.
Yeah, but I remember you said about the bicycle. Is that the one you use the bicycle pad for?
No, not that.
Okay.
That's that one.
Okay, so you use your knowledge to create that one.
To have it working for now, because the rubbers inside of it is damaged. Inside of that, I have push tips on the two sides where you open it with an Allen key, and the top air comes out. So it have a shaft in the middle there. You pull it out, so the top come out, and the rubbers at the side there. The rubber at the side there. There's a small red one there, and it have another bigger one in the middle there. Now, after a certain point, that one got damaged due to like I working on the farm. I just move about and things. That one is not ready built for that. That is a thing to move about inside, you know. And
so how comfortable is that artificial leg?
Well,
especially when you work.
Well, that one I will get pressure in my knees because especially going in the bottom by the roof, and there is a hill. So when it comes to the twisting and the bending, all the pressure will be on one leg and on my knees. Understand? Yeah. I still managing by the grace of God. Yeah. But over here, I had another leg. I had built myself yesterday. It got damaged. That is a part.
Also, you built that one yourself?
Well, the one I built myself got damaged yesterday on the farm. So that one is one similar to that one. That one, the inside of that one is one just like that one. That one I have there. Now I was just reconstructing something, you know, so to help in my type of work. Now the rubbers.
What kind of work do you do?
Farming. I do farming.
So you do farming full time?
Yeah, that's what I do. Farming full time because I won't get employed on a construction site or anywhere else. So that's what I could do to
help yourself.
To help myself. And yeah, so that's my way of life from then.
So when you work on the farm, what discomforts do you experience with the leg?
Well, it's more like, especially like with that leg there, it's a couple inches it's like I'll say like an inch and a half, so too short. And the because of being an inch and a half too short, so the complications I get from the leg for being an inch, like an inch, so an inch and a half too short, is with my spinal cord in my back, because it causes me to be crippled each time I have to lean on the side. So it causes me to be crippled. And the thing is, every time, like when I buy a slipper, I just have to wear one side, that is my left foot, because I'm an amputee in my right foot. Now, right now that I came up with another solution where that's a Proxer slipper, and I now put a rope in it each side. Well, the plan was to use a elastic, a bicycle tube, and make a strap for it. I haven't have a bicycle tube as yet, but I'll get one from my
So you
cousins,
use bicycle tube from old bicycles?
Yeah, like well, one that, like, you know, they reject from a bicycle, you know, probably to have a hole or something. So
okay,
I'll use it to make a strap, because it will stretch and fit comfortably, and I will not have to tie it each time I take out the shoes from the slipper. So it will be faster, just like a normal person, you know, changing your shoes or wearing a slipper.
So you have been very creative. How did you just come up with that idea?
Well, I'll say it's God.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah. But the thing is, I have sponge wrapped in my leg. I have a bandage I wrap it not too tight, so it wouldn't be discomfortable or to squeeze to prevent my blood from circulating, because my leg is already amputated, and I still have a piece of sponge I cut, and I have three of them, so each time, you know, maybe I could wash it, and the following day I could get, you know, another one to wear on the day after, you understand? So I could always be fresh.
So when you hold, so you can wear both shoes now. That's
so I could wear
impressive.
both now. Now the
That's
prosthetic,
very creative.
the prosthetic, it's not the same. The foot in the prosthetic, it's not fully the same then with my normal foot. But that's not nothing. In a way, it have an advantage. The advantage is like putting it, especially like changing shoes, to put it in a shoe or take it out from a shoe. The fact that it's a bit smaller, it will enter in a shoes. Because when I buy a shoes, I get the two of them the same size. So it would fit. I could put it or move it faster.
Okay.
So it's still working perfect for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can walk with it?
Yeah, I could walk with
comfortably?
it. Yeah, comfortably. Like
Okay.
Now that one is kind of better than the one I had last time, because the one I had last time was way shorter than that one, so I had to be doing a lot. So that's why that one there, that's a pack from a crutches and a piece of metal. Both of them is aluminum. There I had to heat up the plastic, and you know, I melt it up together. Yeah. And I still strap them up together, like you see they get hit. Now I still have to cut up that, you know, make it look neat up there. I have to cut that there. So right now they have a leg that is adjustable, so I still setting it up to my height. But if anything, you say it's a bit too high, I could adjust.
Okay.
To have my right adjustment, so I could walk back normal. Because the whole fact, my goal right now there is to be able to walk back normal like I was supposed to. I want to build a well.
And how do you think you can attain that goal?
Well, if I get some help, it will happen faster, but by the grace of God.
What do you really need?
I seen, well, the point is to build a proper prosthetic. If I could get to order parts to make a proper.
You want to build it yourself, or
if I
you
get
don't mind if I get in a leg that would be?
Well, if I get one that would suit my purpose. Well, I think anything is possible that I could run with. I could get to work on the farm. I just still ride my bicycle, you know, to get my little exercise. Because the bicycle also, it's therapy for the knees. Because as I have the amputee there, it's a very good therapy for my knees. My knees being at exercise, it being at work when I ride in the bicycle. So.
But do they have the leg that you're talking about, the artificial leg? Do they have that in St. Lucia, or would you have to order one? I would think to order. I haven't seen one in St. Lucia so far, but I will not say no.
I will not say no because you never know. I haven't looked in the right place yet.
Okay.
But to me, I would think ordering it would have been easier because you would have get a whole heap of options that you would have to go through. So at the end of it all, I would get one exactly like what I want to suit. That's
dreaming.
Yeah. What I really do is my farming. I do my little hustle. I doing. That's how I survive. You understand? So, and I know a prosthetic leg is not something that will cost $100 or $200. You understand? A prosthetic leg is something that costs in a couple of grand. To order it's newest now that it will more. So, like how I seen it, if I get some help from somebody, it would have been easier. But if along the way, what I do in my work will pay off along the way. So then I will get it that time later.
So you are actually working towards that goal of saving enough money to get a leg, to buy one. Yeah. That will be more effective in helping you on the farm and moving, in fact, helping you to be more mobile.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So, and how long do you think that'll take?
Well, to be honest, I do not know as yet, but
unless you find out, about it. And the price and everything.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you lose that leg? Well, I think you mentioned about life continuing, but then emotionally, how did that affect you? How did you feel as a young man? I mean, being in the community with your other friends.
When that happened,
what was life like without the leg when you came back from the hospital?
Well, when that happened, the same following day, all my friends I used to chill with, all my friends, we used to go by river, we used to be together, all of us, like, everybody came and checked me the following, like, all my friends just surrounded me and around the bed in the hospital, and it was a heartbroken moment at that time, because the only thing to me on my mind is, like, I don't have my leg, and, like, how is that possible? That's impossible. Like, what? How I lose that leg? That's impossible. But you cannot just stay to one point, because, like I said, life goes on. Because time change, so I cannot just stay there and the world improving and technology and everything. And if I stay there on feeling sorry for myself in that point, and when I check myself, I would be lost in the world, because everything is modernizing and improving, and I need to modernize and improve as well. So I cannot just stay to one point.
What would you say to another young person? I mean, could be a young woman or a young man who is going through the same struggles with you, similar struggles. What would you say to them if they would hear your voice? What would you want them to hear from you? What message?
Well, I would tell them giving up is not an option, because life always goes on. If you try one thing and it doesn't work, that don't mean the world is over. There is different ways, there is different options, different things you could do. You understand? It's not everybody that have the means and a way to do farming, or the mindset for farming. And there is so much greater at so many other things. Everybody have the talent in the world. You understand? Because everybody cannot just work behind the desk. If everybody behind the desk, who do the farming? You understand? Because when you will check, farming is one of the major things in the country. Who will plant the crop to put the food on the table? You understand where I'm coming from? So everybody cannot just, like I said, be like to check, you'll go and work behind the desk, or you'll be a captain, or fly the boat, fly a plane, or drive a boat like you're sailing.
Yeah. Okay, so in the future, where do you see yourself?
Well, I myself, from young, I always wanted to be a businessman. I have my own farm, my own, I used to do coconut oil at first, at a very long time. That is a long time back. There's one, after losing the leg, when I started coping with the situation, I started doing coconut oil, the Campari bottle,
I know.
The one, I think the 157 ml.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I used to sell it $20 a bottle. It came to a point where when I could not get the dry coconut myself, I used to use that same money and buy a dry coconut at 50 cents. and grate it and like do my own oil. Like I would grate like 100 to 200 coconut
Wow.
in less than, I would say, like less than 3 hours. I got so accustomed to that, like grating the dry coconut. It's something I used to do every day. I did that for over 4 years. I used to grate dry coconut. Right now that this year going to give me 11 years as an amputee. Well, how are you seeing it? I take that back. I differently able because I don't really watch myself handicapped. Because if I handicap, like somebody that have to do everything for me, I supposed to be wearing pampers, I supposed to be bed rest on a bed. Now somebody to me, like I'll refer to like handicap. I differently able, I not handicapped. You understand? I will not make my disability like to say like make me feel like I different from the world. What it is what it is. We are all human beings and we all have our life to live.
Well, Mickey, I 1,000 1,000 hats to you, and I'm really just listening to you. You have inspired me, and this is one thing I think I'll keep on saying to myself. Giving up is not an option, and I appreciate that. And I think we have learned a lot from you. We really appreciate you being here and talking to us and being so open and honest with us, and at the same time inspiring us by your story. We will share it with the world, and I guess you will hear from us again, because I think we will try our best to see whether we can change your world a little bit. We are not promising anything. We are just going to try to see how it touches the hearts of others and see, what comes out of it.
Okay.